Welcome to our channel. We have a new card for our series, Spotlight Cards Let Your Coloring Take Center Stage. I'm Elena Casares. This is a digital image by Power Puppy called Big Flouncy Peony, colored with vanilla art techniques. We have a class showing step-by-step instructions on how to color it. Link is on the description box. Once I colored the image, I scanned it and printed twice. The measurements are 5.5 from the stem to the top of the peony and 3.5 wide. I fussy cut the peonies, and our card note is Nina Solar white cardstock measured at 5x5 with a bottom opening. I'm gonna arrange them to see which angle looks better. Once you decide, then we are going to mark it with a pencil where the peony reaches the edge of the card note. This is where we will fold it. And we're doing it in both sides. I'm gonna be working on the right side of the card right now, and this is the peony that is gonna be on the right side. I'm gonna be using a scoring board because since we're gonna have a few layers of paper, I want to score it twice. Once exactly where we marked it with the pencil, and then 1/8 of an inch to the right. Now remember, this is the peony that we're gonna be placing on the right side of the card. Then we're going to be doing it to the left side, but the additional score line will be 1/8 of an inch to the left. Now I'm going to be folding the peonies just to make sure that I have it fold on the two lines. Okay, now it's time to start arranging them. Let's see how we're gonna like this. I like it this way, but I'm gonna have to cut a little bit of the stem. I needed twine that would match the color of the peonies, but I only had white. So I used a small Ziploc bag and put the white cord inside. Then I added a little bit of the Copic ink refill RV95, which is the color that I used for this image. The twine is going to be going over the fussy cut peonies. The idea is that it will help the peonies to stay close. I decided to add the sentiment to the outside of the card. So whenever you open the peonies, you can see them. This sentiment is the companion to the peony's digital image. I am using B63 first to underpaint every letter. Now we're gonna color them letter by letter. This is RV95 as our darkest color. Now this one is going to be RV93. And this one goes a little bit slower than the RV95. The reason is so we can deposit more ink, allowing the blend to start. We're going to finish it with RV91. This is the slowest that we're going to go with our marker. Why? Because this is the one that is going to finish our blend. We're going to do the same process with every single one of the letters. We start with RV95. We're gonna go on top of whatever we underpainted. All the B63 is gonna be covered. And now we're gonna go with RV93. We cover the whole thing. And then we're just gonna leave a little bit of space on the top so we can use RV91. Same thing with the next one. We're gonna use RV95. Making sure that we cover B63 because the next color, RV93, is not strong enough to actually cover B63. And we're gonna finish it with RV91. Same process. RV95, RV93, always leaving a little bit of space, and then RV91. And our last letter, RV95, slowest. And then we're adding RV93 on top of RV95, and then a little bit more. And we're gonna end it with RV91. So I placed the card on top of the sentiment paper just to mark it with a pencil where I wanted to cut the paper. Somehow I lost that footage, but I have approximately ½ an inch on each side of the sentiment and 1 inch from the top to the bottom. And now we're just gonna cut it. When I cut this sentiment, I left a little bit of the pencil marking there. So I'm gonna have to erase it in a moment. Now just making sure that it fits properly. And erasing the little marks that I left with the pencil. And just measuring one more time. I'm using my double-sided tape in the back of the sentiment card. So that is done. And now I wanted some contrast on this card. So we're going to be adding a piece of black cardstock. This one is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 to the back of the note card. Now we're going to be assembling all the pieces. Now I'm just trying to measure again to make sure that everything looks good, that it will match. So we're going to be adding double-sided tape to the part of the peony that is going to be glued to the back of the note card. We're going to be doing this on both sides. And this is the reason why I scored the peony twice, because now it's holding 3 pieces of cardstock, the front, the back, and the sentiment. Now we're going to be adding the twine. I want to add it, of course, before we add the black cardstock. So I'm going to be putting double-sided tape just to make sure that it stays where it's supposed to stay. And now on top of it, we're going to put more double-sided tape, and this is what's going to be holding the note card against the black cardstock. In this card, all I used was double-sided tape. I'm adding a link to where you can get these refills. Pretty cheap. Now it's all assembled together. It opens, it closes. I'm pretty happy here because I didn't think this was gonna work. I hope you can do better pose than me. That one is the best I could do. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. This is our finished card. We've uploaded every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central. See you next week. Bye.